welcome. This video will probably be fairly quick, and mostly it's just for me. This is a video to keep a commitment to myself, which is to upload and publish one video a day for the 75 Hard challenge. While I'm doing that, the other side of the challenge for me is to upload these videos. So I'm driving to a party and kind of excited to spend the evening with some beautiful, amazing women. This is the scenic Tennessee countryside, East Tennessee, so hopefully you get a little bit of the view while I'm driving. But the audio is going to be terrible. I forgot my mic. Everything kind of went wrong getting out of the house today. And you know what? I just realized this is life. And if I can, I'm encouraging myself with one thing, and that is how important it is to keep commitments to ourselves. And so that's what I'm here to share with you. I'm just preaching at myself right now, and that is to keep those commitments. And sometimes we need to strip those commitments down to the bare minimum so that we can actually keep those commitments. I talk a lot about that with mini habits and why it's important to make a commitment that is so simple that you can't fail on your worst day. And so honestly, I am stripping this commitment down, which is just to publish it. It might not even have a thumbnail. Maybe I'll go back and do it later. But the whole point is, as crappy the audio is going to be, this is me showing up, doing what I said I would in order to keep the commitment to myself. And, you know, I think back, it's interesting because 2 years ago, I tried to do something really similar. If you've been on this channel, you know, but I started off 2 years ago with the intent to vlog. I think I put it out that I was going to upload a video every day and keep this commitment to vlog my experience doing a mini habit. I was trying to tackle an area of health and fitness in my life, and you know what? I honestly got really overwhelmed with the video editing and the whole side of figuring out the back end of YouTube. It didn't matter that I thought it would be easy for me. I thought because I had a background speaking, I've spoken in front of hundreds and thousands of people, and you know, I love storytelling, and I just thought all that would come easy, and that was the easy part. But showing up and doing the videos and trying to craft, you know, what I was going to speak in a way that engaged people, when you start to realize, you know, what it is to capture people's attention span and really what you're up against in the world of video. You know, when people have attention like a goldfish, it gets challenging and it's intimidating, and figuring out all the back end and, you know, SEO, search engine optimization, and understanding that it's not just about uploading a video, it's about the words and the keywords that you use and all these things. And basically you realize, you get knee deep into it and realize you've started an entire new business. And so, I don't know, I got into it about probably 28 days. Maybe I made it to Valentine's Day after New Year's, maybe 6 weeks. And I went from uploading a video every day to, I think I'd gone down to maybe 4 or 5 times a week. And at some point in there, I started to burn out, and I had to really restructure and kind of figure out my commitment. And, you know, I kept plowing forward, but I was really on my backside. I totally tripped and fell on my face. And, you know, the 2 years that I've been in figuring out videos and learning this whole world, it's been a road of, you know, you figure something out and then you fail. You figure something else out and you fail. And that's what entrepreneurship is. And I'm not belittling that experience. I think we often, it takes us, I've said in many of my other businesses, it takes a year for you to even figure out what you don't know in that new arena. And it was true for me for YouTube. And so but here I am back in a similar situation. I decided to do this 75 Hard, this mental toughness challenge, and I decided to vlog it in a sense of sharing something daily, not necessarily as I've said before, I'm not trying to show what I'm eating and what I'm drinking and every workout I'm doing, but I'm doing this as a way to say, hey, I'm here, I'm still doing it. I hope you are. If you haven't done the 75 Hard, this is a great thing to consider doing if you want to change your life and make a step go in a new direction. It's like a mini kind of personal self-led boot camp, and that has a lot of value, and it's turned a lot of people's lives around. It's brought a lot of change in a lot of people's lives, and I'm excited to be doing it, but you get these days where you just, how do you succeed? And you have to decide what that minimum bar is. And in this case, it's like, I don't want to put out a half-assed project. I don't want to put out a crappy video. I don't want to put out one without a thumbnail or properly titled. But what is my commitment to myself? My commitment to myself is not just to do a video, it's to upload it. It's to publish it. Okay, so the bottom line is publish something. And what does that mean? It can be a 2-minute video. It can be, hey, I'm here. I hope you are too. And I hope whatever you're looking to do, make change in your life, that, if there's anything I can prod you with, it's this. And I've, through the years, I was provoked by somebody years ago that said something similar. I got a hold of this idea years ago about keeping commitments to ourselves, that most people keep commitments to others and make that more of a priority than they do keeping commitments to yourself. And that if we are going to turn our life around, we have to recognize how important it is to keep commitments to ourselves and make ourselves in a way number one. And it kind of goes back to, it's kind of crazy, but a Bible verse which says, love your neighbor as you love yourself. And I've concluded that most people, we can never love somebody more than we love ourselves. And so you have to make yourself a priority, and you have to have value for yourself. I thought the stop sign was around this corner. It's a little further up. And I think in this case, it's like, how well do we keep commitments to other people? It's probably an indication of how well we keep commitments to ourselves. So this already is longer than I thought I would in the short amount of time, and with this snippet and with the limited, tonight is a limited experience, but there you have it. I hope that if you're doing the challenge, you stay hard and finish strong. And I'm doing the same myself today. Day 15 of the 75 hard. I'll talk to you on the next one. Thanks so much for joining me, and subscribe if you're getting value, please. It's a growing channel, and I'm looking to make some big leaps and bounds and gains this year. Thank you so much.